You've come to the right place. We need everybody to go ahead and have their seats so we can close the doors and be prepared for our show choir performance. Before we do that and we get into the exciting evening planned, I'd like to lead us in prayer because that is the most important thing, a relationship with Jesus Christ. So pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the privilege of this school and being able to celebrate who you are. And as we remember the history of the school, we reflect on the greatness and goodness and kindness and mercy that defines who you are. You are a holy God, and we worship you, and we thank you that we can do that in song and in dance and in celebration to you. And I pray for the performers tonight, for their families, for those that are here to support, that all of this will bring glory and honor to God. And we thank you. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Enjoy the show.
Oh, that's right.
Welcome to ICS Show Choir's 10th anniversary production, Remember. Tonight, we invite you to come along as we share some of the collective memories of the ICS community over the past 25 years.
We start our story in 1991, when a group of missionary parents wanted to start a Christian international school in Hong Kong.
Every story starts with someone wanting something, traveling somewhere, someone on a journey towards a place she's got to go.
Every story starts with taking one big breath and one step forward, hoisting up the sail as some new wind begins to blow. We're the people in the story, getting started, heading somewhere. We're the ones about to change the world. You think you know? Don't be surprised when you see us doing the things that we set out to do. Don't be surprised when you see us making our plans and following through. When we look in your eyes, better be no surprise. We'll be making our dreams come true. We're the travelers, we're the teachers, innovators and inventors, poets, authors, writers, and we've got a lot to say. Watch me as I run for office.
Watch me as I start a business.
Watch me write, direct, and star in some fantastic play. We've been watching, we've been waiting, eagerly anticipating, sharpening the skills we need to get us to that day. Don't be surprised when you see us raise our voice in the next Senate race. Don't be surprised when you see us clean up the earth and maybe space. When we look in your eyes, better be no surprise. We'll be making the world a better place. We'll be humming our tune, ba 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 da da. We'll be stomping our feet, singing along as we're building our song, and showing the world how to feel our beat. Showing the world, showing the world. Don't be surprised when you see us doing the things that we set out to do. Don't be surprised when you see us making our plans and following through. When we look in your eyes, better be no surprise. We'll be making our dreams, making our dreams, making our dreams come true. Come true.
Since God gave them the vision, it must have been pretty easy to get the school started, right?
Well, actually, no. Everywhere they turned, they ran into problems. Even some people from the missionary community said,
However, there was still a committee that went out to look for a building.
Everywhere the committee turned, there were closed doors. No one had a space to rent out to them as a school.
We're not zoned for school.
Ooh, sorry, we don't have any extra space.
This might be our last chance. Let's hope they have space.
Our church can't rent our classrooms to you. The committee and other parents started having regular prayer meetings. We ate supper together, sang hymns, and prayed for God to give us a place to hold International Christian School.
It was not the path I would have chosen. I could see no hope from where I stood. And even though I knew what God had promised, I didn't see how He could work it for my good. At that road where pain was my companion, took me to an unexpected place. And standing in the middle of the darkness was where my heart will learn to say, I choose Christ. When everything around me says give up, I choose faith, I choose to trust, to believe that He is good. He'll come through like He said He would every time. Oh, I choose Christ.
I don't know the story He's unfolding, but I know in His will He has a plan. So every day my prayer is to surrender, even when it's hard to understand. Oh, I choose Christ when everything around me says give up. I choose faith, I choose to trust, to believe that He is good. He'll come through like He said He would every time. Oh, I choose Christ.
Is sufficient, whatever happens in my life. I have made my decision, no matter what the price. I choose Christ when everything around me says give up. I choose faith, I choose to trust, to believe He's so good. Every time. Oh, I choose Christ, to believe He is so good. Every time. Oh, I choose Christ. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I choose Christ.
The committee visited Bethel Seminary site in Kowloon City. It was their only option left.
So we finally located a place in Kowloon City called Bethel Seminary. And so we went and visited and looked around the place. We saw there was a gymnasium. There were many other places. By the way, these things seem to be about 1 million years old. It was like antiques, but it was a place that we thought, wow, this could be a place for the school. And so we wanted to meet those who were in charge. The two people in charge were two dear, sweet, elderly ladies, Vera Shun and Alice Lamb. And we explained to them, we are very interested in this place, but to be honest, we really don't have much money at all. And we just have a handful of people that are interested in starting this school for the cause of Jesus Christ. And as we continued to converse, finally Alice put up her little hand and she said, I will tell you this. We started our ministry here, right at this place, and she patted this table. She said, we started it with $20. You must have faith. And that, even to this day now, rings very strongly in my heart and mind to know that when we start something and know God is in it, we must have faith. And the rest is history.
ICS finally got its campus in Bethel, and they had students, they had teachers, so school could start. They had a couple secondhand textbooks, no cafeteria, and no air conditioning. I don't know how they did it, but the board of managers decided that they wanted to make ICS special, something that set them apart from all the other international schools in Hong Kong. And guess what they chose? They chose music. Right? We got a couple of secondhand band instruments, and every high school student had to be in band and choir, whether they could sing or not.
It doesn't matter if the days are long.
Sing!
It doesn't matter if your night's gone wrong.
Sing!
Just clap your hands and thumb their feet and sing it It doesn't matter if you let you go. It doesn't matter if you hurt you so. Get up and dance. Just feel that beat and sing it I don't know what you've been told, but music helps you lift your soul. Sing, 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 sing it out as hard as you can. Make them hear you from LA to Japan. Don't let it bring you down. This is how we do it now. Go and roll the windows down and sing, 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 sing. Sing it with your hands in the sky. Light it up like it's the 4th of July. Don't let it bring you down. This is how we do it now. A little bit louder now.
It doesn't matter if you're way off track.
Sing. Feel like you're headed for a heart attack. Just raise your voice and bring the noise and sing it Sing for your mama, sing for your daughter, sing for your sisters, misters, best friends, brother, cause I don't know what you've been told, but music helps you lift your soul. Sing, 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 sing it out as hard as you can. Make them hear you from LA to Japan. Don't let it bring you down. This is how we do it now. Go and roll the windows down and sing, 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 sing. Sing it with your hands in the sky. Light it up like it's the 4th of July. Don't let it bring you down. This is how we do it now. A little bit louder now.
Sing for your mama, eh? Sing for your papa, eh? Sing for the whole world, for your boy, your girlfriend, number one fan. KO on the beat, okay? I'm the human native way. Go ahead, go sing, don't talk, cause the beat won't stop. No, wait.
Sing, 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 sing. Sing it out as hard as you can. Make them hear you from LA to Japan.
Don't let it bring you down. This is how we do it now. Go and roll the windows down and sing, 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 sing. Sing it with your hands in the sky. Light it up like it's the 4th of July. Don't let it bring you down. This is how we do it now. A little bit louder now. You know how we talk about. Sing a little bit louder. Sing. Ooh. you know what I'm talking about. A little bit louder now, you know what I'm talking about. Sing a little bit louder now.
But where did they find the teachers and students for the new school?
Christians in Hong Kong spread the word through their churches. Hey, tell your friend about this new Christian school that's starting.
The board advertised for teachers through church bulletins in their home churches in the US and Canada. They even advertised in Christian magazines and in Christian universities.
But obviously, they didn't send prospective teachers a picture of our campus.
That's right. We were in Kowloon City under the flight path of the Kai-Tak airport. And every time a plane went overhead, classes had to stop because the noise was deafening.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic views, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru.
Come fly away.
Llama Land, there's a one-man
Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do.
It's good for you.
Oh, come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just fly, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together weather-wise. It's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for your flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Ba-do-da, ba-do-da, ba-do-da. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear angels cheer, 'cause we're together weather-wise. It's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, come fly with me, come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me.
Good evening. So yes, we've been learning a little bit about Bethel campus, and I have the dubious honor of being one of the few people remaining who remembers Bethel. So we've got this great facility here with these 2 gymnasiums and this great theater and buildings full of classrooms. But let me tell you what things were like when I first arrived. So yes, it is true. We were under the flight path of Kai Tak. Now, this happened the year before I came, so the airport had changed to the new location. But it's true. The planes would come overhead, and in fact, our courtyard would be full of soot from the jet fumes. I remember the principal telling me. He said, if you stood in the courtyard with a tennis racket, when a plane was going overhead, you could have hit a ball and hit the bottom of the plane. I don't know if that was tried, but that's what he said. We had no more than 10 classrooms, I think, and that counted our band room, our gymnasium, and our choir room. That's the extent of our space. In fact, when I came, my room was actually a balcony. I taught art on what had once been a balcony. There was a rain gutter going down either side, and there was a window that opened into the biology room because it had been outdoors, right? So I could actually open the window, hey guys, close it back up again. They mentioned that we didn't have a cafeteria. That's true. Students nowadays might prefer that because they had to go off campus, right? It's a privilege now, but they had to leave back then. I'll tell you another thing we didn't have to worry about. We never had a lottery about parking. We never had to argue about where to park because we didn't have a parking lot at all. There was no parking lot, and none of us had cars to begin with, so it didn't matter. The walls were topped with metal spikes and loops of barbed wire. I don't know why this was. It was a seminary. What were they expecting to happen? I'm not so sure. But yes, if you wanted to scale the walls into that campus, you would have been unable to do so. We had no computer system at all when I arrived. Each room did have a computer, but there was no network, and of course there was no such thing as a cloud. So I remember the year before I came, actually, because the art room was the balcony, there was a rainstorm. The one computer in the art room was destroyed in the flood, and the entire yearbook was stored on that one computer. So we lost the entire yearbook the year before I arrived, and the art teacher had a nervous breakdown, left, and that's how I got my job. The bathrooms, I don't mean to be indelicate here, but let me describe the bathrooms at the campus. In the men's bathroom, it was just a long tile wall, end to end. No urinals. You just walked in and kind of figured, well, I guess any place is good enough. I never really knew where to stand. There was kind of a step. Do you stand on the step or in front of the step? It was a confusing situation to me coming from America. But anyway, I never saw this personally, but I have it on good authority that in the women's bathroom, the stalls, there were stalls, but the wall, they were so low that when you sat down, you could have a conversation with the person next to you. How are you doing? Not so bad. How are you doing? Yeah. And finally, the gymnasium. So this campus, we have 2 massive gymnasiums. We've got rows of bleachers. We can seat thousands of people, or hundreds anyway. They're wonderful facilities. But let me tell you what the Bethel gym was like. There was about 4 feet between the edge of the court and the wall. So if you're any sport that was being played, you were very likely, if you got too carried away, to crash right into the wall. There was doors, so if you were lucky, you would fall out one of the doors and land in the courtyard outside. But the gymnasium itself was very tiny. There were some rusty fans overhead that kind of kept the place supposedly cool. I remember one year, in fact, we put on it was also the location of all of our performances. We didn't have a theater, so the dramas, the concerts were done in the gym. So on the day of a concert, everyone would set up the whole gym, put up chairs, hang lights, turn on the sound, get all that stuff together, and as soon as it was done, everybody stood up, clapped, and then started bringing chairs around. It'd be like, after the show here, if we said, okay, everybody, we're going to deconstruct this theater, so everybody don't go anywhere until the place is cleaned out and taken back home. And that's what we did at the end. Sometimes we'd be there till midnight, taking lighting down, moving chairs, and so on. So it was a big community effort, but sometimes we didn't want to go to the concert because it just meant we had to stay all night and clean up afterwards, right? One time we needed to rent. We were giving a major fundraising dinner at a very warm time of year, and we had to rent a gigantic air conditioning unit. It was as big as a truck, and it was put outside with these giant hoses that ran throughout the whole gym. It was a major production, and when we turned it on, it was so loud you actually couldn't hear the performance at all. So there were some people up on stage miming things, and then there was this giant air conditioning unit running. I remember they finally decided they had to turn it off, and all the condensation that had been gathering in those tubes came crashing down on everybody sitting at the table, so they were soaked as well. So that's what we dealt with. It was just normal. Oh, well, that happened, so that's okay. So the gym as well, as far as an athletic facility, where do you get apparently, again, this happened before I got there, but when we arrived, there was no floor in the gymnasium, or else it was a very poor floor. So where do you get a floor? Where do you buy a gymnasium floor? Apparently, Panama or somewhere. It was South America somewhere. So there was the cheapest way to get a gym floor was to order it from South America and have it shipped to Hong Kong. And that's what we did. And that floor was put in place in the gymnasium in Bethel. Of course, what happens when you bring a floor from another country and bring it to Hong Kong where the humidity is 99%? Within about 2 days, it looked like a ski mogul slope. They could reenact trench warfare of World War I inside the gymnasium, actually. What do you do now? You couldn't play in it. It was like a series of hills. So do you hire somebody to come fix it? No. Dr. Martins, who was the first headmaster and was probably about 97 years old at that time, got out a handsaw and fixed the whole thing himself, right? So it was flat, but there was these huge gashes carved through the whole thing. There was nails sticking up from place to place, and there was spots on the floor that didn't bounce. So if you were a clever basketball player, you would lure the opposing team into that area. They'd be dribbling, and bonk, the ball would sit on the ground. Just pick it up and run off with it. So that was the status of the gym. That was Bethel. And that was where all this got started. You know, we look around this facility now and things are so completely different. My storage room upstairs is as big as my entire art room was back there. But it was a dear place. However, I would not want to go back to it. Let's just say that. So I believe the next song is ready, and I think it features a gymnasium. So here we go.
Sixteen minutes left, gotta get it done. 16 more minutes, get ready, game on! 16,
Yeah!
16,
Yeah, Warriors!
16,
Let's go!
16,
Go, 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 go! Warriors!
16,
ICS! Get it done, Warriors!
16,
Go, 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 go! Number one, let's go, team!
gotta get it together. Yeah, put the shoot.
Score!
Are you ready? Are you with me?
Team, yeah!
Shake the whistle, cross over.
Warriors!
Tell me what are we here for?
To win!
We know that we're the best team.
Come on, boys, come on! The way we play tonight is what we leave behind. It all comes down to right now, it's up to us. So what are we gonna be? T-E-A-M-T. Gotta work it out, turn it up, come on. This is the last chance to get it right. This is the last chance to make it all right. We're gonna show what we're all about. Work together. This is the last chance to make our mark. History will know who we are. This is the last chance to make it count. It's now or never.
Warriors, gonna tear it up.
Go Warriors, you're number one.
Yeah, Warriors, we're the champions.
Go, 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 team, go. ICS, hey, we're putting up a fight. Warriors,
Never quit.
what?
Gonna win.
What?
Let me hear you say, hey, 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 yeah.
know who we are. This is the last chance to make it count. It's now or never. Yeah, go.
When the school got past those first couple of rough years, it was time for a curriculum review. Instead of focusing just on academics, the school's curriculum and vision decided to become more focused on shaping well-rounded students. Under the direction of Ben Norton, the school's ESLers were formed.
Nate, maybe we should tell them what ESLers are. Well, for those of you who don't know, ESLers are ICS's expected school-wide learning results. They describe what an ICS student should be able to do by the time they graduate.
Identify and develop our God-given abilities. Did you know that ICS has an award-winning art department?
ICS's eighth.
Wow.
Yo, yes, ICS's eighth art department program actually scores way above the national average. In fact, in 2006, ICS AP Arts was better than any international school outside of the US.
Whoa.
Wow.
Communicate effectively. Some of us communicate so effectively, we get detentions. Strive for excellence. How many APs are you taking?
50. Act as a responsible member of the global community.
Did you know ICS has a department just for community service?
Know, understand, and apply biblical principles.
So how many of you guys are helping with VITA? Or how many of you guys have been on a mission trip?
Think independently, analytically, and creatively. During science, we conduct experiments, observe the results, and make conclusions. It means
we get to try everything. Oh, 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 oh. 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 I messed up tonight. I lost another fight. Lost to myself, but I'll just start again. I keep falling down. I keep on hitting the ground, but I always get up now to see what's next. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Look how far you've come. You filled your heart with love. Baby, you've done enough. Take a deep breath. Don't beat yourself up. No need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again.
No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything. I wanna try even though I could fail. I'll keep on making those new mistakes. I'll keep on making them every day. Those new mistakes. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything. Oh, 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 oh. Try everything.
Well, even though ICS is now in a lovely building, we still care about the children of Christian workers. And in fact, ICS has a special budget line item that goes for scholarships to those children. So tonight we're going to ask the seniors to come out and sing a song for us. And while they're singing, we'd like to give you an opportunity to contribute to the scholarship fund if you'd like. Afterwards, we'll have a very brief intermission out in the foyer where the refreshment sales will also go to the scholarship fund. Thanks so much for coming tonight.
Hi, we're the seniors from show choir. So we're going to be graduating this year. So it's tradition that seniors sing a song. So we're going to sing it while the offering is being passed. So you might be wondering why we chose the song Don't Stop Believing. We chose it because it describes the secular world we're going to go into after we graduate from ICS. So some of us have been here for our entire lives. We have lived in ICS. We have grown up in this community which loves us. And we have always been able to hear the message of God. So when we go off into university, we might encounter a different world from which we're used to. So this song just says that we should not stop believing, that we should keep trusting God and in His love for us, and that no matter what happens after we leave ICS, we're still gonna don't stop believing.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Born and raised in self-control. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
A singer in a smoky room.
Smell of wine and cheap perfume.
For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers wait.
on to the fearless streetlights. People, don't stop believing. Hold on to the fearless streetlights. People, don't stop.
Ten-minute intermission. 10-minute intermission.
As the student body grew, the Bethel campus just got too small.
The LIU campus of ICS opened in the fall of 1997.
We opened an ICS kindergarten at Laguna Verde at Fisherman's Wharf in 2001.
From 2001 to 2007, the entire elementary, even the kindergarten, was located in 12Jan Jubilee Shopping Center.
What? A shopping center? Parents actually sent their kids to school in a shopping center?
Believe it or not, yes, they did. In fact, we desperately needed our own building. The Hong Kong government has turned down 5 ICS applications to use vacated school facilities. How many applications did they turn down?
5. In 2001, Heather Xie, a former lawyer, wrote ICS's first land grant application. She later became ICS's first head of development. ICS parents also helped.
Mrs. Xie enlisted the help of the high school madrigals to sing at fundraising lunches to help share the vision of a new school building. They even got to sing at exclusive clubs. Mrs. Xie said the students really inspired people to give.
But it was so hard to raise such a big amount of money. Sometimes Mrs. Xie just felt like giving up.
You're not alone, together we stand. Be by your side, you know I'll take your hand.
When it gets cold and it feels like the end, there's no place to go, you know I won't give in. No, I won't give in.
Keep holding on, 'cause you know make it through, we'll make it through. Just stay strong, 'cause you know I'm here for you, I'm here for you. There's nothing you can say, nothing you can say, nothing you can do, nothing you can do. There's no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on, 'cause you know make it through, we'll make it through.
So far away, I wish you were here. Before it's too late, this could all disappear. Before the doors close and it comes to an end, with you by my side, I will
fight and defend. I'll fight and defend. Yeah.
Keep holding on,
'Cause I'm here for you, I'm here for you.
just stay strong.
'Cause you know we'll make it through. Nothing you can say,
Nothing you can say,
nothing you can do,
nothing you can do.
There's no other way
when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on,
'Cause you know I'm here for you, I'm here for you.
hear me when I say I believe that nothing's gonna change destiny. Whatever's meant to be will work out perfectly. Yeah, 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 yeah. La da da da, la da da da, la da da da. Keep holding on,
'Cause you know I'll make it through, make it through.
just stay strong.
'Cause you know I'm here for you, I'm here for you. There's nothing you can say,
Nothing you can say, nothing you can do.
There's no other way
when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on,
'Cause you know I'll make it through, make it
keep holding on. Keep holding on.
There's nothing you can say,
Nothing you can say,
nothing you can do,
nothing you can do.
There's no other way
when
2002, ICS got a land grant and a loan from the government. This meant that Mrs. Amy Leung, Director of Advancement, had to raise over $200 million.
Remember Renaissance in Westward Bound? The whole ICS community got involved. Even the guests got in costume. That's impressive. Now, it was so much fun, right? There were magic shows, there was gymnastics, trapeze, and everyone was singing. It was so much fun.
And in 2007, ICS finally moved to a new school building in Shekmun.
Mrs. Leung planned all kinds of fundraising activities and started a telephone campaign to help raise money for ICS. Through the leadership and hard work of Mrs. Leung and her team, the school raised all the money. We're thankful for all the phone calls that they made.
Hello, hello, baby, you called, I can't hear a thing. I have got no service in the club, you say. What did you say? Are you breaking up on me? Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kinda busy. Kinda busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kinda busy. Just a second, it's my favorite song they're gonna play. And I cannot text you with a drink in my hand, eh? You should've made some plans with me, you knew that I was free. And now you won't stop calling me, I'm kinda busy. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. I left my head and my heart on the dance floor. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. I left my head and my heart on the dance floor. Stop telephoning me. I'm busy. Stop telephoning me. You can call all you want, but there's no one home, and you're not gonna reach my telephone. Out in the club and I'm sipping that bub, and you're not gonna reach my telephone. Call all you want, but there's no one home, and you're not gonna reach my telephone. Out in the club and I'm sipping that bub, and you're not gonna reach my telephone. The way you blowing up my phone won't make me leave no faster. Put my coat on faster, leave my girls no faster. I should've left my phone at home, cause this is a disaster. Calling like a collector, sorry I cannot answer. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. I left my head and my heart on the dance floor. Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. I left my head and my heart on the dance floor.
One of the longest standing singing groups in ICS is the Boys Ensemble.
So much pressure, bro.
When in times of trouble, deep down in your soul, there's a place where you can go to ease your heavy load. Brothers get together, learn a song or two, sing out loud, stand tall and proud. The rest is up to you, to you. Guys got to sing, sing, sing. Guys got to sing. Guys got to sing, sing, sing. Gonna make the rafters ring. Now it's a fact, there ain't no doubt. Singing's what it's all about. Just sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. Guys got to sing. Do do do.
that you can use and bop until you drop.
You don't have to be a star. Sing it right where you are. What do you have to lose? To lose. Guys got to sing, sing, sing. Guys got to sing. Guys got to sing, sing, sing. Come and make the rafters ring. Now it's a fact, there ain't no doubt. Singing's what it's all about. Just sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing. Guys got to sing. Guys got to sing. Guys got to sing. Guys got to sing. Yeah.
MC didn't come out.
While the students are changing, I thought I'd take this opportunity to tell you a little story about how show choir got started. In 2005, one of our best singers, Felix Yu, moved to Texas. In the summer of 2006, he came back to visit me and he said, Mrs. Weibel, there is a great type of choir that you guys need to get started in ICS. It's called a show choir. It's all the rage in Texas. So I heard that and I thought, okay. And then the following year, 2006-07, there were so many kids that wanted to sign up for choir the following year that we decided to open another choir during the advanced choir time. In fact, the kids who were really good singers wanted to have a double choir. So I was just going to have them do a sectional rehearsal, but Mr. Van Tassel said, nope, you can't do a sectional rehearsal. You've got to do a brand new choir, something that's different from everything else. So I thought, okay, we'll do a show choir. Of course, did I know anything about show choirs? Absolutely not. You know the expression where angels fear to tread, fools rush in? Well, I think that was me right here. I mean, after all, show choir is all about dancing. It's all about pop music. And I was at that time already like 55 years old, and I never listened to pop music. I didn't know a thing about it. The following year, in 2008-09, we put on a simplified production of Godspell at the suggestion of Mr. Bensey. Our choreography became a little more complicated and more professional for that production because Mr. Bensey, who was originally a professional dancer before he became a teacher, helped us with the choreography, and also Miss Stephanie Johnson helped us because she was a show choir member in her high school, and they had also done Godspell when she was in high school.
In 2007, ICS moved to its Checkman campus. From there, the drama department really started to take off, right? Everyone was looking forward to the yearly high school drama shows and the middle school musicals.
What on earth is a musical?
Well, it appears to be a play where the dialogue actually stops and the plot is conveyed through song.
Wait. So you're saying an actor is saying his lines, and then suddenly out of nowhere, he just starts singing?
Well, yes.
Well, that is the stupidest thing that I have ever heard. You're doing a play, you got something to say, so you sing it? That's absurd. Who on earth is going to sit there while an actor breaks into song? What possible thought can the audience think other than this is horribly wrong?
Well, remarkably, they don't think that.
Seriously? And why not?
Because it's a musical, and nothing's as amazing as a musical, with song and dance, and sweet romance, and happy endings happening by happenstance. Bright lights, stage fights, and a dazzling chorus. If you want to be great, then you gotta create a musical.
I don't know. I find it hard to believe people would actually pay to see something like this.
But to say it's a Saturday night and you wanna go out in the town, got a lady to find who might cheer you up if you don't let her down.
You could go see a tragedy,
Well, that wouldn't be very fun.
or a play from Greek mythology.
See a mother in love with her son.
Ew.
You could go see a drama with all that trauma and pain.
Or go see something more relaxing and less taxing on the brain. Go see a musical, a puffy piece releasing all your bluesicles. Where crooners croon, Akashi too, and limber-leggy ladies thrill you till you swoon. Oozahs, big applause, and a standing ovation.
The future is bright if you could just write a musical.
Some make you happy,
Some make you sad.
some are quite big, some quite small.
Some are too long, some are just plays with song. Some musicals have no talking at all.
And people actually like this?
What? No, they love it.
With song and dance and sweet romance, and with the musical we might have a chance.
Oozahs, big applause with everyone cheering for us.
And for some unexplainable reason, the crowd goes wild every time. When dancers kick in unison, in one big wonderful line. And then you've got yourself a musical. A musical. A la 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 paloozical. With a splashy style and a big fake smile. Some jazzy hands, I swear that I'll cross my heart, hope to die. If it is a doozy, take it from me. We'll be flocking to see a starlet won't quit, big hit musical.
While the students are changing one more time, let me just add on to my story. I forgot to mention earlier about our very first year of show choir. Actually, you know, none of us knew really what show choir was about. So that first semester, the big thing we did was look through YouTubes to research show choir and see what kind of things other show choirs were doing. I didn't feel very comfortable with a concert of all pop songs and dancing. I thought, why not use pop songs to make a commentary on some of the issues that Hong Kong is facing today? This will not only be teaching Christian values to the students, but it will also raise awareness in the ICS community. Our first show following this format was I Believe There Is More, where we address the importance of family relationships. In the show, Are You Listening?, we highlighted poverty in Hong Kong. The students got very excited about Stand Up and Make a Change, which addressed human trafficking. Emmanuel Hui even set up a simulation of what it feels like to be trafficked in the art gallery. Light Up the World talked about issues that many students face today, like stress, bullying, body image, etc. In 2015, we honored domestic helpers and started the first Domestic Helpers Open Day. The elderly were the theme of time. We invited a community elderly choir to sing at the concert. In last year's program, we honored refugees.
As time went on, students started to begin to design and teach their own choreography. In fact, the choreo for the next song was designed by Natalie Liu, who is now a professional dancer in Australia.
You can see the history of show choir by visiting the art display in the art gallery.
We've got the privilege to sing in many venues across Hong Kong, like the Chinese University, Cultural Center, Peninsula Hotel, Elderly Homes, and Refugee Center. Why? Because we've been called as Christians to be light of the world.
So as you can see, our aim is not just to entertain you, but to bring awareness to your attitudes and your, attitudes.
Hey, 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 you and me keep on pushing back the dark. It's been tearing me apart, never knowing what we are. Hey, 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 you and me keep on trying to play cool. Now it's time to make a move, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Lay it all down.
All down, got something to say.
Lay it all down.
All down, throw your doubt away.
Do or die now.
Die now, step up to the plate.
Blow the door wide open like up, up and away. Let's light up the world tonight.
You've got to give up the bark and bite. I know that we've got the love, alright.
Come on and light it up tonight.
Hey, you and me.
Turn it up 10,000 watts. Don't know why we gotta stop. I just wanna let it rock.
Hey, 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 you and me.
Keep on staring at the road like we don't know where to go. Step back like God take control.
Lay it all down.
All down,
Got something to say.
Lay it all down.
all down. Throw your doubt away.
Do or die now.
Die now.
Step onto the plane.
Blow the door wide open like up, up and away.
Let's
Light up the world tonight. You've got to give up the bark and bite. I know that we've got the love, alright.
come on and light it up tonight. Let's
Light up the world tonight. You've got to give up the bark and bite. I know that we've got the love, alright.
come on and light it up tonight.
Hey, 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 you. Hey, 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 you. Hey, 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 you. Hey, 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 you. You. Lay it all down. Got something to say. Lay it all down. Throw your doubt away. Do or die now. Step up to the plate. Blow the door wide open like up, up and away.
Let's
Light up the world tonight. You've got to give up the bark and bite. I know that we've got the love, alright.
the world tonight. You got to give up the bargain buy. I know that we've got the love, alright. Come on and light it up tonight.
This isn't the end of ICS's story. We haven't had the time to tell you about how God is challenging us to trust in Him to help us be the light of the world. So, the thing is, tonight we shared about how tonight we shared about how God built up ICS. But what about the future? As we continue to rely on God, the ICS community will continue to grow and thrive. God is writing a new story. We are the future. Like those who have gone before us, we will continue to trust in Him to help us do great things.
So since tonight is our 10th anniversary for Show Choir, we would like to invite the alumni of Show Choir to come down and join us for this last song. So even if you don't know the words, just come. Ian, I see you. Ian!
Captive hearts are set free. Eyes once blind now can see. Kindness poured out from a God who knows our need. Trusting in silence now speak. Strength for the arms that are weak. Hope comes to us by the mercy of our King. Oh, love that will not let me go. Amazing love, mercy unknown. Amazing love makes me your own. Amazing grace, once lost now found. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, how sweet the sound. Lord, you make all things new. Broken, I come to you. Shelter from storm, come and hide me in your love. Trusting in what I can see, your love will carry me. Fear chased away by the safety of your arms. Oh, love that will not let me go. Amazing love, mercy unknown. Amazing love makes me your own.
you for coming tonight. God bless you.